Hey guys, welcome back to Rovu. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying inside. And today's video is rather an interesting question. That is, what are people ask like, what is the major differences, the key differences between an Raspberry Pi and an Arduino Uno? And so in this video, we're gonna discuss that and know what are the differences between them. So stay tuned. Well, the Arduino has been a development board that has been used by people for basic projects to advanced projects as well. But this was until the Raspberry Pi came into the market. Well, the Raspberry Pi completely changed the game for the embedded systems world. Basically, Raspberry Pi can be used as a PC, like it has all the ports you want. It has USB ports, it has an HDMI port, it has like storage, you can just put an SD card in it. It has everything that you want to run a PC, like you can run it as a PC. But there are key differences between an Arduino and a Raspberry Pi that differentiate them both. And I hope this video will help you make a better choice about which one to choose for the needs or the projects that you want to get done. And so let's get ahead with comparing them. So the first key difference between an Arduino Uno and a Raspberry Pi Zero W is the processing unit. While the Arduino features a microcontroller such as the Atmega 328P, the Raspberry Pi features a Broadcom single-core processor. The clock frequency in the Arduino is 16 MHz, while the Raspberry Pi features a clock frequency of 1 GHz. While the RAM of the Arduino Uno is an SRAM of 2 KB, the RAM of the Raspberry Pi is 512 MB. The pins: the Uno features a 14 digital input-output pins plus 6 analog I/O pins, while the Raspberry Pi features 26 GPIO pins and it doesn't support any analog pins. Another key difference between the Raspberry Pi and Arduino is Bluetooth. While the Arduino requires an external module, the Raspberry Pi supports a built-in Bluetooth 4.1 and Bluetooth Low Energy as well. The USB peripheral support in the Arduino is supported with external modules, like only some are supported, while the Raspberry Pi has a built-in OTG port for USB device support like keyboard, mouse, etc. The storage in Arduino is of a 32 KB, while the Raspberry Pi supports up to 128 GB or more when you put the external SD card in it. When it comes down to costing, the Arduino Uno is pretty cheap when compared to the Raspberry Pi. Well, in this case that we're comparing the Arduino Uno and the Raspberry Pi Zero W, the Arduino is costing around 1500 to 1600 rupees, while the Raspberry Pi costs around 1350 to 1400 rupees. You can check out our website for these prices and to order them. And also, you can check out other variants of the Raspberry Pi and Arduino. Well, the Raspberry Pi has other variants like the Raspberry Pi 3, Raspberry Pi 4. The Arduino has other variants as well. You can check it out, and according to functionality, you can make a selection on what would fit your requirements. The programming language used in the Arduino is the C++, while the Raspberry Pi can be programmed in Python, C, C++, Java, Ruby, etc. Other key differences are that the Arduino cannot be used as a computer, while the Raspberry Pi can be used as a proper CPU for a computer. Well, again, I hope this video helped you make a choice between which developer board you should go for according to the projects and the work you need to get done. Well, again, Raspberry Pis are costlier than an Arduino, but they provide more functionality as well. So just choose it wisely. If you're making a long time investment, just want to focus on something that you want to code a lot, like every day or something, like not every day, but like you're just gonna code regularly, work on it, develop something, like so whatever, you're just gonna make projects a lot. I feel like Raspberry Pi should be the way to go, because even if it's costlier, it's a better investment. But if you're gonna do it for your college projects or something like that, I feel like Arduino is a good way to start things off, learn how to code, learn how this embedded systems world works, and then you can just pave your way through a Raspberry Pi. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you. And if it did, like this video, share it with your friends, and watch our other content. We make a lot of videos like these, and a lot more are coming, so subscribe for that. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.